Looking to revitalize or rekindle the spark with your partner? Discover why Seville is hailed as one of Europe's most romantic getaways, offering experiences that turn moments into lifelong memories. Best places to visit in Seville for romantic couples. Seville attractions. Royal Alcazar of Seville. Step into a sanctuary of opulence and history at the Royal Alcazar of Seville, a UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned for its ravishing blend of Mudéjar, Gothic, and Renaissance architecture. Originally constructed in the 10th century as a fortress for Muslim rulers, it was transformed into a royal palace by King Pedro I in the 14th century. The Alcazar is the oldest royal palace still in use in Europe, serving as the official residence for the Spanish royal family during their visits to Seville. Romantic highlights. Patio de las Doncellas, Courtyard of the Maidens. A serene courtyard featuring a reflective pool, intricate arches, and lush gardens perfect for a leisurely stroll hand in hand. Gardens of the Alcazar, expansive and meticulously maintained, these gardens offer secluded spots, fragrant orange trees, and the gentle sound of fountains, ideal for intimate moments. Fun fact, the Alcazar's captivating beauty has made it a popular filming location, notably serving as the water gardens of Dorne in the television series Game of Thrones. Seville Cathedral and La Giralda Tower. Marvel at the magnificence of the Seville Cathedral, the largest Gothic cathedral in the world and a symbol of the city's rich history. Built in the 15th century on the site of a former mosque, the cathedral houses the tomb of Christopher Columbus and boasts an awe-inspiring interior adorned with intricate altarpieces and stained glass windows. Adjacent to the cathedral stands La Giralda, a towering minaret-turned-bell tower that offers panoramic views of Seville. Initially constructed in the 12th century as a minaret for the Great Mosque of Seville, it was later converted into a bell tower after the Reconquista. The ascent to the top is made via a series of ramps, no stairs, allowing for a gradual and enjoyable climb. Romantic highlights. Sunset views. Climb La Giralda in the late afternoon to witness a breathtaking sunset over Seville's skyline, a perfect backdrop for a romantic moment. Evening illuminations. Visit the cathedral at night when it's beautifully illuminated, casting a magical glow that's ideal for evening photographs. Fun fact, La Giralda was once the tallest building in Spain for over 800 years, until the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona dethroned it, and it remains one of the most iconic symbols of Seville. Plaza de España. Experience the grandeur of the Plaza de España, a magnificent semicircular plaza built for the Ibero-American Exposition of 1929. Designed by architect Aníbal González, the plaza showcases a harmonious blend of Renaissance Revival and Moorish Revival architectural styles. Its expansive structure features a central building flanked by two towering structures, a canal crossed by ornate bridges, and a series of tiled alcoves representing each province of Spain. Romantic highlights. Rowboat ride. Rent a rowboat to navigate the canal, offering a unique perspective of the plaza and an intimate experience for couples. Tiled alcoves. Explore the beautifully crafted alcoves, each adorned with colorful tiles depicting scenes from different Spanish provinces, a delightful way to learn about the country's diverse regions together. Fun fact, the Plaza de España has been featured in several films, including Star Wars Episode II: Attack of the Clones, where it served as the backdrop for the planet Naboo, Lawrence of Arabia, Mission Impossible 2, among others. Metropol Parasol, Las Setas de Sevilla. Discover the modern architectural marvel of Metropol Parasol, affectionately known as Las Setas, or the Mushrooms, due to its distinctive shape. Completed in 2011 and designed by German architect Jürgen Meyer, it's recognized as the largest wooden structure in the world. Situated in La Encarnacion Square, the structure comprises 6 large parasols that provide shade and house a variety of attractions. Romantic highlights. Panoramic walkways. Ascend to the top for sweeping views of Seville's skyline, especially enchanting during sunset when the city is bathed in golden light. Evening ambiance. Visit at night to enjoy the illuminated structure, creating a romantic atmosphere perfect for evening strolls. Fun fact, beneath the Metropol Parasol lies the Antiquarium, an archaeological museum showcasing Roman and Moorish artifacts discovered during the site's construction. Maria Luisa Park. Escape into the lush greenery of Maria Luisa Park, Seville's principal urban park, offering a tranquil retreat filled with romantic charm. Originally part of the private gardens of the Palace of San Telmo, the park was donated to the city in 1893 by Infanta Luisa Fernanda and later redesigned for the 1929 Ibero-American Exposition. Romantic highlights: scenic walks. Wander through shaded pathways lined with exotic trees, enchanting flower beds, and ornate fountains. Water lily pool is one of them, providing an attractive setting for couples. Horse-drawn carriage rides. Experience the park in classic style by taking a leisurely carriage ride, adding a touch of old-world romance to your visit. Fun fact, within the park stands the monument to Gustavo Adolfo Bécquer, a 19th-century Spanish poet known for his romantic works. The monument features a statue of the poet surrounded by allegorical figures representing love, making it a fitting tribute within this romantic setting. What to do in Seville: romantic experiences. Flamenco show. Immerse yourselves in the passionate world of flamenco, a dance form that originated in Andalusia and is deeply embedded in Seville's cultural fabric. At venues like Casa de la Memoria, set inside a 15th century courtyard palace, you can enjoy a traditional performance in an intimate space with no microphones or amplification, letting the raw, emotional power of the music and dance speak for itself. For a more bohemian vibe, La Carboneria offers live shows in a lively bar setting with rustic decor and spontaneous performances that sometimes involve audience participation. Grab a front row seat and arrive early, especially at La Carboneria, which doesn't take reservations and fills up quickly. Flamenco was inscribed in 2010 on the UNESCO representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Sunset River Cruise on the Guadalquivir. Embark on a romantic cruise along the Guadalquivir River, which gracefully winds through Seville. These riverboats often offer wine, tapas, and even live Spanish guitar performances as you glide past landmarks like the Torre del Oro, the colorful Triana district, and the grand bridges lit by twilight. Couples can choose from a relaxed group cruise or a private boat experience for a more exclusive feel. Book the last cruise of the day for the most dramatic sunset views and to enjoy the city lights flickering across the water. The Guadalquivir River is the only major navigable river in Spain and was probably used by Christopher Columbus on his voyages to the New World. Tapas crawl through Triana, cross the Isabel II Bridge into the vibrant neighborhood of Triana, a historic and soulful district known for its flamenco roots, ceramic artistry, and authentic Andalusian spirit. Begin your evening in one of the classic bars, then hop to smaller taverns tucked in alleyways. Try regional dishes like salmorejo, a chilled tomato garlic soup, my favorite by far, carrillada, slow-cooked pork cheek, espinacas con garbanzos, spinach with chickpeas, and montaditos, mini sandwiches, as you explore. Sit at the bar to soak up the local vibe, chat with locals, and share each dish with your partner. Pair your food with a glass of local sherry or vino de naranja. Triana is often called the cradle of flamenco. Many legendary flamenco performers were born here. Horse-drawn carriage ride at night. Experience Seville's charm with a leisurely horse-drawn carriage ride through its historic streets. The route typically begins near the cathedral and passes through the Alcázar, the lush Maria Luisa Park, and Plaza de España. At night, the streets are quieter and the softly lit architecture creates a magical atmosphere for whispered conversations and unforgettable views. Ask your driver to go slower through Maria Luisa Park and pause near the Plaza de América for a moment of serenity. These traditional carriages are known as calesas and are regulated by the city. Each driver must follow a certified route, ensuring a safe and scenic experience. Couple spa experience in a Moorish-style hammam. Indulge in a rejuvenating journey at one of Seville's luxurious Moorish-inspired spas, where ancient bathing traditions meet modern-day comfort. Often located in restored Mudéjar palaces or Andalusian mansions, these wellness retreats feature thermal pools of varying temperatures, aromatic steam rooms, saltwater baths, and rooftop jacuzzis with breathtaking views over the old city. The ambiance is defined by candlelight, soft Arabic music, and calming scents, creating an intimate setting that invites deep relaxation and romantic connection. Romantic tip. For an unforgettable experience, book a couple's ritual that includes a private bath, such as the signature red wine soak, followed by synchronized massages in a private treatment room. Fun fact, Seville's spa culture is rooted in its Islamic heritage, when public baths, hammams, played a vital role in daily life. Today, these restored spaces offer an atmospheric way to connect with both history and each other. Seville's spas have been ranked among the top romantic spas in Europe. What to see in Seville's secret corners? Palacio de las Dueñas. Discover the elegance of Palacio de las Dueñas, a 15th century palace that blends Gothic, Mudéjar, and Renaissance architectural styles. Once the residence of the Dukes of Alba, the palace is renowned for its beautiful courtyards, lush gardens, and impressive art collection. The palace also holds literary significance as the birthplace of poet Antonio Machado, who fondly recalled its lemon tree-filled courtyard in his writings. Explore the tranquil gardens together, taking in the fragrant blooms and the soothing sounds of the central fountain. In 2011, the palace hosted the fourth and last wedding of Cayetana Fitz-James Stuart, the 18th Duchess of Alba, adding a modern romantic chapter to its storied history. Plaza del Cabildo. Tucked away near Seville's cathedral, Plaza del Cabildo is a semicircular square that offers a tranquil escape from the bustling city streets. Built in the 1950s on the site of the former Colegio de San Miguel, the plaza retains elements of its historical past, including a fragment of the 12th century Almohad wall. The plaza's elegant arches and white facades create a picturesque setting, while its central fountain adds to the serene ambiance. Visit on a Sunday morning to browse the quaint market of stamps and coins and enjoy a peaceful moment together amidst the charming surroundings. Despite its central location, Plaza del Cabildo remains one of Seville's hidden gems, often overlooked by tourists. Tres Convento de San Leandro. Experience a sweet slice of Seville's history at the Convento de San Leandro, a 17th century convent nestled in the city's historic center. This convent is renowned for its yemas de San Leandro, delectable sweets made from egg yolks and sugar, crafted by the cloistered nuns who reside there. Purchasing these treats is a unique experience. Visitors ring a bell and place their order through a rotating turnstile, maintaining the nuns' seclusion. Share these traditional confections with your partner as you stroll through Seville's charming streets, savoring both the flavors and the moment. The convent's main altar features an 18th century Baroque piece by Duque Cornejo, adding to its historical and artistic significance. Callejón del Agua. Stroll hand in hand along Callejón del Agua, a narrow, picturesque alleyway in the Santa Cruz neighborhood. This 140-meter-long passage runs alongside a stretch of the 12th century city wall and was historically used to channel water from the Caños de Carmona aqueduct to the Alcazar's gardens. The alley is adorned with lush greenery, flower pots, and traditional Andalusian architecture, creating a romantic atmosphere reminiscent of Seville's rich past. Pause at the commemorative plaque honoring Washington Irving, who once resided here, and imagine the stories that have unfolded along these ancient walls. Callejón del Agua's name, meaning water alley, reflects its historical function in Seville's medieval water distribution system. Essential tips for couples visiting Seville. Experience the orange blossom season. Visit in late February to early March to enjoy the scent of blooming orange trees across the city, especially in parks and palace courtyards. Attend the Feria de Abril, April Fair. Celebrate like the locals during this springtime festival, with dancing, traditional attire, and festive food and drink in public casetas. Savor local delicacies. Try vino de naranja, carrillada de cerdo, montadito de pringá, and torrijas. Head to La Goleta or El Rinconcillo for an authentic experience.